it's your girl Latifa, your neutral friend. I just wanted to quickly review the Real Housewives of Atlanta season premiere. It's season 6, episode 1, and it was pretty good. Um, the show, I didn't take any notes, so if I scatter around a little bit, please forgive me. But I didn't take any notes for this review. I just wanted to hurry up and get it done before the night was out. I have other things that I need to do. Okay, so season 6, episode 1 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta finds just one person, one original cast member, and that is Nene Leakes. Okay, Nene is the only original cast member on this show, and I think it's fantastic. I mean, I guess you can look at it like the other ladies just couldn't stand the test of time with the show. Their personalities weren't strong enough. We do have some people still on the show that have been there for several seasons, but just Nene from the first season, and I'm feeling that. Okay, so Nene, her and Greg got married again. Nene is a grandmother. Her body and her hair and just everything with her is just looking so fantastic. I mean, this woman she's just really transformed into a different person over all these seasons, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling all the changes. I was loving her hair in every single scene except for one confessional hairstyle, the one where it's just all going back. That to me, it just didn't look as flattering. But hey, all right, quickly. Phaedra Parks. Phaedra just had a baby, and he's cute. His name is Dylan. He looks just like her older child, Aiden. They look just alike. Phaedra and Apollo got a new house, and Apollo is basically supervising all of the renovations. And Phaedra wants, it to go fast. She wants it all done yesterday. He told her it was going to be 30 days that they were going to be doing it, and she was like, what? But that's how rich people are. They just want things to be so fast. She could probably pay somebody $100,000 to come in there and just do it right now. She wants to get back to work with her mortician business, and I guess the law as well, so because she's an attorney. And she just wants to hurry up and get back to work now that she had the baby. And I mean, I can't blame her, but things take time. Okay, so that's what's going on with Phaedra. Let's see. Portia is a beautiful young woman, and she was married to Cordell. I think his last name is Stewart. Cordell is a professional football player, and last season, at the end of this last episode, it was like a little thing that you had to read that came up on the screen that said that Cordell filed for divorce. So during the reunion, they talked about this, and Portia's really going through it, and I really feel bad for her because he didn't show any signs that he wanted a divorce. Like, they was chilling one day, and the next day he was down at the courthouse filing papers, and that's crazy. But there's a lot of rumors going around about this dude, that he's supposed to be gay, and it was like a lot of stuff going around last season. And even tonight on the show, she said that she had questioned him about that before they got married, and he basically explained it away. And she said the reason why she questioned him had nothing to do with any of the rumors that she had heard, but it had to do with just how she was feeling about the situation. But whatever. Anyway, Nene was saying that she had took Portia under her wing ever since this whole thing with Cordell filing the divorce, and Nene has been trying to be supportive to her, and I'm feeling that too. Sometimes, you have to watch the advice that certain people give you because they're not in the same situation as you. But I mean, you got to be smart on that. If you want to ask people their opinions, ask people their opinions. But you can't just float on everything or something that, people say. You just can't float on it. You got to go on your own and see what it is that you're going to do. But anyway, that's the situation with Portia. She's supposed to be, she's been like chilling with Nene, and Nene has been, giving her great advice pretty much, or trying to give her great advice or whatever. And, okay, so I talked about Phaedra and Apollo. They had a new baby. I talked about Nene. I talked about Portia. She's going through this whole crazy thing with her husband, Cordell. And now, Candy. Candy and Todd, who is her fiance that she, it was her boyfriend, but they got engaged while the show was not airing. Now that the show is airing, they reveal that these two are engaged now. And she met him while taping the show. I believe it was when they were taping the show in Africa. He was somebody like a cameraman on set, and she just started dating him. He's very cute. He works, and it seems like people are hating on their situation, and to me, I don't understand why. It's not like they're moving too fast or something. He tried to marry her within the first 6 months of them being together. But here's the crazy thing. It seems as though her mother doesn't respect him and feels like he has an ulterior motive. That was the words that was used. And I don't see it. But, hey, we're going to wait for these episodes to come on. We're going to see what's going on. But yeah, I don't really see it. So I guess we got to really wait to see what happens. I mean, I don't know why her mother's acting like this. But as a mother, I do want to say that if your mother feels so strongly about something, you need to pretty much just look into it. You don't have to, because, especially when your mother gets kind of old or whatever, sometimes she don't know what the fuck she's talking about. So you got to kind of like look into some shit. But regardless, if she feels that strongly, that her pressure is going up and shit behind it, you need to look into it. You just don't blow that shit off, okay? Because your mother didn't get as old as she is by being dumb and stupid or being a fool, okay? That's all my advice right there when it comes to Candy. Okay, Cynthia. Cynthia is taking the Bailey agency from the location that it was in last season and moving it into a building that her husband Peter owns. And to me, it sounds like it's the best thing for the whole situation. Because, I mean, are you paying rent? I mean, maybe she's paying rent, but maybe she's not paying that much rent. I don't know. But that's not the only thing. Like, it's just a family affair going on, and that's a better situation. And it makes for a stronger foundation. That's all I have to say about that. But anyway, Cynthia's moving the Bailey agency to a new location, and she's having a white party to celebrate it. And she invites Kenya Moore, who comes into the old Bailey agency, basically talking about bullshit. She's coming in here talking about how people aren't, or people didn't see about her when she was going through her stuff in her apartment, or losing her, she didn't pay rent on her house, and da da da. I didn't even know nothing about that. And you know why? Even though I follow the people on this show, I just don't like Kenya. And I think the whole crazy part about the other characters or the people, the personalities on the show is they don't like Kenya. So why would they reach out to you, Kenya? Nobody likes you. Just nobody likes you. Anyways, she also complained to Cynthia that Nene invited Walter, her ex, or a dude she was messing with, invited Walter to her wedding, and Walter was at her wedding, and she didn't appreciate that, and da 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 da. Well, okay. Come time for the white party, and everybody's there. Everybody's looking cute. Everybody's looking nice. Everybody's having a good time. Cynthia's place really looks dope, and it's really nice and everything. And here comes Kenya Moore, speaking to people who speak to her, kissing people who kiss her. She walked in with one of the gay dudes that's always on the show. And she gets to Nene and she starts trying to call Nene on her bullshit about the whole "you invited Walter to your wedding" thing. Instead of Nene being like, okay, that was my wedding. I've met him before. I now know him. Although he's your ex, like Nene said, you guys weren't married or anything. So basically, I'll invite him to my wedding again if I want to, if I get married again. What are what are you going to do about it? Like, instead of going back and forth with this woman, I feel like people just need to admit the fact that, like, how you feel about Walter coming places that, like, when I'm having events and I invite him, how you feel about it don't matter to me. I don't give a shit how you feel about it. Like, I don't even really like you. I actually like him more than I like you. That's what I'm waiting for somebody on this show to fucking admit already. So anyways, she gets pissed. She browbeats the fuck out of Nene Leakes at the party. And got Nene actually, like, raising her voice and getting all crazy. And no. But anyway, push all of that stuff to the side. I need to say some words and speak on the little trailer for the full season that they played at the end of the show, showing Candy's mother going off, showing that whole Christopher Williams fight. Like, what the fuck do Christopher Williams got to do with this show is beyond me. But I peeped him at the white party. I peeped him there. He was there. It's like a lot of, like, back in the day singers and rappers and stuff showing up on these reality shows today. Like, whatever. But anyways, it looks as though Apollo is going to do some inappropriate shit, and the way that they're making it seem like is like he's doing it with Kenya Moore. And if that is the case, it seems as though, like, Phaedra is going to have to put foot in Kenya's ass, because from what I saw, hopefully that was about, like, another random woman and it wasn't really about Kenya. Let me just say that somebody asked Apollo, could they suck his dick? No. But anyway, I'll be back next week with another review, a more in-depth review, because this one wasn't really that in-depth. I wanted to kind of be quick about it and just hurry up and do it tonight. Peace out, everybody. Oh, don't forget, subscribe and comment. Thanks.